Always remember, apply with the grain, remove against the grain. Hello and welcome to On the Wax Table. I'm your host, your favorite esthetician, Reacee.
And I'm your co-host, your fierce cosmetologist, esthetician, educator, Lawanda Thomas.
Ooh, come on with the resume.
Why she call me?
I know, because she's trying to show me up on this show today. But listen, I just want to introduce, I know she introduced herself, but I just want to introduce this powerful, dynamic, beautiful, spirit-filled woman of God who is a leader, a teacher, an educator. She is an amazing woman, and I am so happy to have her do this platform with me. She is such an amazing person, and she impacts the lives of everyone that she meets. She has so many students till this day, past students who still reach out to her, thank her, and just, so for the things that you imparted into their lives. And so I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you for answering the call, because you don't even know it that you were in position to help us get on the path that God has ordained for us. So I'm gonna say that, and I don't want to go too churchy, but thank you.
Yeah, but don't let me cry.
I'm sorry. You can't use this tissue because I could have gave you I didn't think we was gonna be crying today. Am I gonna do that high pitched screech? Because I don't do that. Like, where is that coming from? It might be. I have no idea. Oh my God. Okay, so
oh my God,
it may be a new opening anointing. I don't know. Hey, hallelujah, glory. Okay, let's get into this show. We have an amazing show today. So you may be wondering what On the Wax Table is. Okay, so first of all, I have to give a quick shout out. This chick gonna squeak the whole time. Sit on the edge.
It's okay.
Yours not squeaking though.
You got more.
I'm gonna need to change my chair out.
No, you got more stuff in
No, it's just squeaking.
It's not.
Okay, so first of all, the name On the Wax Table, I have to give credit to Tanisha Craig Stewart. She's a client of mine. We were doing a live video wax session for when I reached 100K on YouTube, and she said something like, "It goes down on the wax table."
Okay.
And I was like, I like that.
Yeah,
that could be a show or something. And it just sprang from there. So yes, it goes down on the wax table. That's our tagline. We needed an opening wax, a tagline.
It goes down.
So welcome to the wax table where it goes down on the wax table. So this is a very special show, not only because it is our first show, it's because we know that during this show, we are about to help so many women, including you. So yes, we are in the month of February. This is the love month. This when lots of babies get made. Am I learning?
I think that's how I got all my kids.
Ooh.
3.
You turned up.
I don't know who's in February.
All your babies were born?
Except one, he was in March.
Wow.
Yes.
Lawanda is living proof. It goes down in February. And up too. Up and down.
Just on the wax table.
For this month of love, we know there are a lot of couples, husbands and wives, whatever. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be looking a mess down there. You don't invite nobody into your house if your house not clean, right? I hope you don't. Clean up your house before you have company, okay? And so that's what we're going to show you today. We're going to give you, show you how to get prepared down there. So Miss Lawanda is going to take it over from here and just kind of help us all understand, because education is what she do. Mm-hmm. And I had to take a refresher course. I don't even want to say me, but
it's in there.
I need a refresher course, so this is my refresher course as well as yours. So help us out, Lawanda. Help us out.
So first we're going to talk about a Brazilian wax. Like, what is a Brazilian wax?
Mm-hmm.
A Brazilian wax is basically when you using a technique that you are removing pubic hair. Pubic hair from the top, the sides, the bottom, all the other areas that you can't reach.
Why would someone want to do that, you would ask?
I would say that the purpose of getting the wax is for sanitary purposes, when it's personal, unless it's for a spouse or something. But Personal wise, it's to be sanitary. Like, it feels good to have a smooth baby bottom feeling snatched cooch, you know, to me. But seriously, that's the purpose of it. It feels like a Band-Aid. A Band-Aid being put on your skin for like 1 or 2 days. Or even a piece of tape.
Oh,
yeah. Like wrapping presents and you put a piece of tape on your hand. And then when you pull it off, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like a little quick snatch. It's a sting. Maybe a little bit stingish. More stingish.
But it goes away real quick.
Real quick.
And that pressure.
Good esthetician, she's gonna add pressure.
A good esthetician is gonna add pressure.
Pressure.
You know, with that pressure,
to sour relief.
It stops it. So what the pressure does when you're self-waxing at home or your esthetician applies that hand to contact pressure, it is calming those pain sensors. It's like a fire is snuffing them out, right? It's a good description.
Yes.
You're snuffing out that fire and immediately it's a done deal.
Yes.
It's not a pain that's going to follow you home. Do you ever feel a phantom feeling? Like something was there though it's not?
Like good pain?
It's not a pain. It's just a feeling like something down there was tampered with. I call it a phantom feeling because a phantom is like a ghost, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like a feeling. You have to take notice next time you get it there. It's like a phantom feeling, like something's missing from there, but you know something was supposed to be there or something was there.
I guess. You feel like that?
I feel it. Yeah.
I find it hard to feel that way because I do myself. So when I do myself, it's like breathing. Like,
I mean, it feels good. But I still feel.
I'm gonna think about that.
Next time. So for me, there's a phantom feeling. That's the only way I can describe it. Even with the Band-Aid scenario, like when you pull the Band-Aid, it's like the Band-Aid was one with you for a minute. And then once you remove it, you feel that it's missing.
Okay.
It's the same thing for me.
And it actually feels smooth. You're like, oh, it feels good. It feels good now.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I need to wax. You want to see my legs?
You should see mine.
Ooh, let's do a leg reveal.
We should. Now what? Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end.
At the end, we're going to do a leg reveal.
We're going to see who's the worst, yours or mine.
Yeah. But Lord, the point is I need it done.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so curious. I can't wait to the end of the show.
She looking at the table like she can see my legs, y'all.
Girl, now you can braid mine. It's crazy. And I tell my clients, don't do what I do. Do what I say. Because you need to come every 30 days, but I ain't waxed my legs in about 3 months.
And when you're good, it don't grow back as fast. So you kind of like,
yeah, that's true. It's like, you know what? I'm good. I'll give you another month. Let's go to the benefits of getting waxed. So like Lawanda said, Brazilian waxing is very beneficial. Of course, with it being hygienic, because when you have the hairs there, it holds sweat, which is from the sudoriferous gland, right? And it holds oil, which is the sebaceous gland. So you got sweat going on down there. You got oils breathing down there, and sweat breeds bacteria. Heat is cooking the bacteria, and you walking and getting all that fresh.
She said she need a refresher.
And just imagine the women that what's going on when they pull their pants down. And, I mean, I ain't trying to be. I hope it's professional. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make it like illustrate to you what's really going on by you refusing to even attempt to try Brazilian wax. With the Brazilian waxing, getting those hairs removed, it frees that, it removes that breeding ground of bacteria that can cause infections and things of that nature. And so I think that is one of the greatest benefits of getting a Brazilian wax.
It is. It's one of the greatest, with the side effect of ingrown hairs.
Ingrown hairs, yeah. Hyperpigmentation from the razors. With the razor, you run the risk of getting razor cuts and razor burns. You run the risk of an increased number of ingrown hairs because when you're shaving those hairs, you're blunting the tip instead of removing the hair from the follicle fully. So that hair is going to continue to grow. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a person, of certain ethnicities with those curlier hair types, it's going to coil back into the skin, causing painful ingrowns that can become infected blistery, and then you find yourself at the derm office.
Most definitely.
Or the gynecologist when you could have got how much your wax cost?
$65.
A $65, $75 wax. There is and I think you would agree, an importance with the consistency of waxing.
Most definitely.
You know, people may,
consistency is everything.
You may think, so our clients rather may think that, you know, the esthetician is just wanting them to come back so they can keep that continual revenue, but there is a consistency and there's a benefit rather in your consistency, mainly because of the discomfort. Is one of the reasons why you will want to be consistent in your waxing, because the more you go, the less painful it is. Mm-hmm. The more you go,
the more you damage the bulbs, the papilla bulbs in the hair, so that you don't have as much grow back. It gets thinner, it weakens the bulb. So as the hair's going back, it gets thinner and thinner. So somebody that can't afford laser, you kind of like temporarily getting yourself into the position where you're permanently removing hair over time without actually.
I'm excited you said that. I'm excited.
Without having a whole bunch of sessions of laser treatments that cost however much they cost, but not taking away from it. It's great for those that love it and can afford it. However, waxing can do the same thing. It's just
in time.
Consistency.
It's a longer race, but you get to the finish line. Mm-hmm. And if you are part of my tribe, you know I say this all the time. You can get those benefits. Not a thing, and we're going into first of all, the laser electrolysis / waxing debate can be a topic all by itself.
It is. It is a topic by itself.
It really is, and we will make sure that it becomes one on this show, because it goes down
on the wax
table. But I will say this, you know, with your continuation of getting your Brazilians, it may be $40, $35, $75. You have that right now. Here, Lawanda, I worked this week. My check was XYZ. I got $50 for my wax. But when they ask you for $500 for your session, that's a little bit more harder to get together when you got a mortgage and kids, and you know. So that was my thing. Laser is a great tool. It's a great service if you can afford it, and it's gonna get you there quicker. But if you're just a person that's just kind of, we all are in a get by with this economy.
Yes.
You know, so if you're just kind of getting by right now in this season of your life, and when you want this to be something that's taken care of, waxing is a way to go.
Yeah,
it's a way to go.
Well, for somebody that's their first time right now, it's Valentine's, so a lot of estheticians have wax specials. So for your first time, I'm sure there's somewhere you can get a.
That's good. Yeah,
that special one.
I don't. I want my $75. Some of you who are watching, you may be watching and you are already kind of versed in getting Brazilians, but then you have other issues on the back end, such as the ingrowns and such as the hyperpigmentation. Well, Lawanda here is going to help you. She's going to give you a couple tips on how you can conquer hyperpigmentation.
So I would say first, when it comes to your hyperpigmentation and ingrown hairs, exfoliating is the key. Once you get your first wax, when you leave, your esthetician is going to tell you this is your post-op tips. This is what you need to do for the next 48 hours. But also before you come back to me, this is what you need to do. And in between, this is what you should do. So there are ingrown serums for ingrown. There are brightening serums at the same time, but I think the biggest and most important thing is when you exfoliate. Exfoliating can help with pigmentation a lot because it's removing dead skin cells. And then waxing, it pulls off. You know, you can automatically see a difference though once you pull off the first strip of wax.
Yeah, I think what you think it takes off like a layer or two of dead skin.
A layer.
Have you seen more than one layer removed on certain clients or on a client before? Because I
have actually seen more. I think it too depends on like how deep, like when they have more hair. I think I've seen that when they have like a whole lot more hair than they do when it's just.
What about in that crease of the thigh area? Because that's normally where I see the most dead skin for women.
I see it there. I do. But I think that's an area that's not as treated as opposed to the other area when you're cleaning.
So make sure you clean, what's that area called? That little crease in the bridge. Yeah. Clean real good in the inner thigh, because that's where it seems. Exfoliate there as well. Because you don't want to have dark thighs, and we already finna come up on spring and summer, so it's spring break, it's summer break coming up as well. Of course, we're here talking about Valentine, but you want to start getting your exfoliation regimen and be consistent with it, so that when these times come, when you want to wear your bikinis and your short girl shorts, you want your legs looking good. You don't want to be caught out here looking like, you know, you don't bathe when you do, because people are going to make those adjustments. Yeah, you want to have a spicy girl summer. You want to make sure you're doing your things that you need to do on the back end. There is an array of products on the market that you can use to exfoliate. Like she said, brightening serum, exfoliate. Do you have like a one favorite product that you just recommend to everybody?
My favorite?
Yeah, but you just know that works.
I don't have like a one true favorite.
So when you're doing your wax session, I do, but I'm gonna say mine. I want you to talk about yours. So when you are doing your sessions and you're giving your post care, what do you tell them? Do you send them home with like a sample kit, or do you send them home with a product, or do you even recommend that they go out and buy a specific product?
Most times we inside in the spot, we have a shelf where we have products on that has like the exfoliating agent, exfoliating body wash, body scrub, whatever. For down there, it has a serum. But I would say my most favorite one is one by Easy. I've used their ingrown serum.
Okay, Easy Wax Cosmetics.
Yes.
And we're not promoting any brands, but we're just trying to give you a practical solution.
Yes. But I also think that like using stuff like homemade things at home.
Okay.
Like I use lemon. I squeeze lemon juice and something.
You really want to tell your clients to do that? Because I say you do that because, and that's another topic too, right there, write that down. What the kitchen, you don't want to create kitchen chemicals.
No.
Because then the lemon isn't regulated. What if they put too much of it and then they burn themselves? And then they come to you with the problem too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't create you. Well, not telling you what to do.
That's what I create.
Oh, you create yourself and then you sell it. Okay,
no, I ain't selling it. I haven't sold it yet. I've thought about it. I haven't got there yet.
Breakthrough. She got a breakthrough today. She's gonna have a new lemon zest exfoliation. I love it. We just created a new formula on the market real soon.
Lemon zest.
Lemon zest exfoliation scrub.
Somebody gonna take you.
Well, you gotta be quicker than that then. You gotta be fast.
Lemon zest.
Yes, lemon zest.
Sound like zest fully clean. You're not fully clean unless your zest fully clean.
Yep. Like you ain't fully scrubbed, but you got the rubber dub from Lawanda's lemon zest scrub. I don't know.
Well, look at you knowing.
I don't know.
Lyrics, huh?
Yeah, you see them. I used to be a rapper. I used to have a little bar or two.
So Reacee, when it comes to, we talking about, pigmentation, ingrown hairs, them being right for someone for Valentine's Day. But as an esthetician, as we're working and you're dealing with clients coming in from either work or in between on their lunch breaks or before work, after work, however they come, how do you deal with smells? Like, how do you deal with the smell of something or how you cope with it?
Okay. Fortunately for me, and this is the honest truth, all my clients, they don't have smells. They don't come in odorless. And I may have had an instance of like one or two people. But for the most part, these women are clean down here in the South Baton Rouge. They don't have those. And I'm like, not that I'm looking for a smell, but nothing hits me. I'm never caught by surprise.
Well, I'm never gonna be caught by surprise.
So what do you do? What do you do to prevent being caught by surprise?
I always put essential oil on my hand.
Oh wow!
Like always right here, and I always tell myself 3 times: Father, Son, Holy Ghost, inhale. And it's in the process of going to get them. So most of the time it's already on there from the previous person. I don't have to like do it each time. But if I feel like it went away, it's gonna walk with the other, I'm like, You know?
Oh, wow.
But put it on there. And as I'm working, it's on there. It's at the top of my glove because my glove are right here, so I can smell it. But it kind of helps.
Wow.
So I don't like you saying women are very clean. I don't have to deal with that. But if I so happen to, which I've had, that helped me because the client be like, well, you might smell it because I did this, and I'm like, you good, girl? I ain't gonna smell you.
You good, girl? I ain't gonna smell you.
No.
And so
I'm gonna clean them anyway.
Yeah. But you know what? This is what I feel like sets some estheticians apart from others.
What?
Okay. First of all, in this field, and I'm gonna just say estheticians because just kind of focusing on that right now. You have to have like a level of empathy and no judgment.
Most definitely.
Just because a thing doesn't mean it needs to be stated.
Exactly.
And I'm that type of esthetician. Like, I'm not gonna state the obvious. I'm not gonna make something prevalent, even though it may be. And so if I'm in service to you to take care of you, and you entrusted me to take care of you, I'ma just ignore it. Like I said, I've had one or two, and I didn't have like any safeguard to prevent it. I smell it, it's there. Oh well. And then I just continue to work.
Now, if I forget and I smell it, I just continue to work.
Yeah.
But most of the time, that's my first thing I do.
But it's never like a nose turned up like, ooh, Lord. Like,
you should never make them feel like that anyway.
Yeah, I've never done that. They don't even know that I know.
No, yeah.
Now, they may go in their car and go home and be like, I know Reacee smell me. But they never know that I know, right? And so, and then another thing that is a level of integrity in this field. I'm not getting on the phone calling my husband or my client like, ooh, Lord, my last client was stank.
I don't even think about it like that.
I think some people do be doing it here.
You do?
Yes. The mean girls. They got mean girl estheticians. They do. Ladies, so if you're going to be going to visit your esthetician to get in preparation for your Brazilian wax for this upcoming Valentine's Day, there are some preparation tips that will help make your Brazilian wax experience pleasant for you and pleasant for your esthetician. Preferably, I recommend that you bathe or shower at least the night before. Many women believe that if they shower the morning of or the hour of their appointment, that they will be clean and odor free, which is true. You will be clean, you will less likely have an odor, but because you're doing your shower and our bath routine so close to your wax appointment, most likely we're doing so in hot water because we like our water real hot. And so you're softening the skin. You're almost doing a steam treatment or preparation to your skin before you go to your wax appointment. And if your esthetician is not aware that you just done that bath treatment, when they go to apply their wax, it runs a risk of lifting you because you've already softened the skin. So my recommendation would be to take your shower or bath that night before if you have a morning appointment. And if you're going to your wax appointment like in the middle of your day, like on your lunch break or after work, most estheticians, I don't know any that don't do this, but majority of estheticians have clean sanitary wipes. They have little things and stuff in the place, in the studio, that is available to you to use. If you feel like you need a quick bathroom break, you can go to the bathroom, freshen up with the wipes, or they'll allow you to do it directly in the room. You don't want to oversaturate your skin with the wipes because some of those wipes can be heavily saturated with the cleanser material. Just give yourself a nice clean wipe, and then if you can pat dry, but most likely they're going to do it anyway. Because even though my clients cleanse themselves, I still come back and cleanse them again anyway. So that is why you really don't want to prep the morning of as far as like bath and shower regimens go. Because there's going to be a lot of extra cleaning behind that. And that runs the risk of your skin getting lifted. And you don't want to be lifted down there. You do not want to be lifted down there. So, and also you want to refrain from using any fragrances and perfumes and dyes, lotions and things. Just be clean, be dry, wear clean underwear. Also, it helps if you know you're going to go to your wax appointment in the middle of the day. to wear like a skirt or a dress, something that is easily removable and easily accessible, and won't be so challenging and tight when you get dressed after the wax session. So those will be my kind of hygienic tips for you. Keeping in mind that we are talking about Love Month, and as Brazilians pertain to romance and dating and relationships, so some women, they get their Brazilian wax for them. It's their treat. It's their self-care. Some women do it for that same reason, but they also got a boo or bae that benefits when it goes down in the bedroom. So they think of their spouse. They have their spouse in the back of their mind. I know bae gonna really like this. He gonna really love this. It's gonna feel nice to both of us. Do you believe, just along those aspects, that the spouse should have a say in if the woman gets her Brazilian wax, or how she gets it? If it should it be bald, like no hair? Should it have a landing strip, or if she should get one at all?
I think when you partner with somebody, they somewhat they don't like dictate, as far as like this is what it should be. But I think they should have a say, because if he like it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just your life. If he like it, okay.
If he like it, hey.
But if he like it like that, then you got to think about his part of it too. But there has to be compromise. Like if you've been doing it for your purposes, and you get with somebody that has a different belief or thought on it, you're like, well, babe, I primarily do this because of my hygiene. Like, I love it to be clean and smooth. I like it to be like this. I'm used to this way. And then he can tell you why and then y'all can kind of, compromise. So let me ask you, if this was you and you just met, you was already on your Brazilian journey, getting them regularly, and you meet a guy, he's so fine and he all together, but then he said, I like my woman natural. Would you stop? Would I have?
Yeah, just I like a natural woman.
For real? Oh my God. As good looking as you are, I'm gonna have to let you go, baby.
Really?
I gotta be clean. I gotta be smooth like a baby bottle.
It's that serious.
It's that serious.
Brazilian waxes are that serious?
Yes, to me.
I don't think
I can't give it up like.
Yeah,
I might be giving up my belief about God because you believe in this. No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
It's just the fact when I think about when that hair starts growing back, I'm okay like that first week, 2 or 3 weeks. But it's like after it sits for a while, it's so uncomfortable to me. It's like because hair is made of a hard keratin.
Yes.
And our skin is real soft and delicate. And you can really feel, to me, I can feel that keratin. I can feel that wiry feeling. And so when you put on your panties and your clothing, it's pressing up against you. And it's the friction. I just don't like it. Once I start sensing all that's going on, I be like, I need a wax. My day be messed up. But when I'm done, like when I'm complete and it's gone, I be feeling so good. Like everything elevates.
It's like emotion, it's like an energy. Like it's almost like you went and got your makeup done. Like, oh girl, I'm about to go out tonight. You're like, oh girl, you right.
And she just, I don't want to go there.
She feel good.
She feels good.
She do.
Feel
good and look good.
She do. I'm telling y'all.
You ain't even gotta be doing that, but you have an extra sense of confidence.
Yeah, it definitely gives you confidence. So, I mean, what do you think? If you are a lady that waxes continually, it's part of your self-care, it's part of your beauty regimen, and you meet a guy and y'all vibing, y'all kicking in, y'all whatever, or your husband, whomever.
Should your partner or your spouse.
Yeah, because we know dynamics of relationships are so evolved since now. So it's no intent on offending anybody. But your significant other, says that they want you natural. Would you quit getting your waxes? So let us know. Should they have a say? Or if? Should they say, well, can we compromise and just leave a landing strip? Would you do that? Or the Dorito or the heart or something. Just leave something on. I don't want to feel like I'm with a little girl.
I'm sorry, you was a little girl. I was born like this.
Oh, goodness.
It just grew over time in years.
Oh, Lord.
When I die, I'm probably like, have nothing either because maybe the faded away because I got old.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
So I'm going to go before I get there. I can't have
So no strip either?
I can't have it. It's compromise if it's a factor in, like he had been there in the beginning. when I started getting in. Like, man, I like that you went there. Why you did it? Well, you know, babe, I keep the strip. I probably will keep the strip in.
Okay.
But because I have gotten into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I can go back.
You can't go back.
No.
Once you wax, you
can't go back.
We got all kind of phrases. Once you wax, well, that's true. Once you wax, you cannot go back.
No, I can't.
It's such an amazing thing. Is the wax your treat or his treat? Who's the bigger beneficiary?
I would say it's a treat for the person. It's a treat for someone else to have the luxury to get it, but it's my treat. It's my treat.
That'll preach right there. All right.
What about you?
Oh, it's all, I'm selfish. My husband tell me that all the time. It's for me.
I agree. It's for me.
It's for me.
I've never done it for the sake of.
I mean, that's a plus. It's a plus to.
But it's a benefit for them.
Because they ain't got to swim
benefit.
they ain't got to mow through nothing.
Exactly.
It's easy access. It's easy accessibility.
You can see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's pretty. If I hear you like, you want me to braid her?
Yeah. It looks like I got a pad on. I don't even want to give you a pad. A Mexican.
Yes.
You can see it. The shape of it.
That's why people be saying what they say people got.
What? Don't make me laugh.
What they call it when they say what they say women have?
I don't know.
Oh God, they call it something. They be like women got a something they can see the shape of their thing. But they
the camel toe.
Yeah, they be like they got a camel toe. She might have a lot of hair down there.
It'd be hair. It'd be a cushion. It'd be a football helmet.
A barrier.
It'd be a barrier.
Being that it's Valentine's Day, 2 weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation tips for getting prepared to get the service. Be clean. You want to exfoliate a little bit. Exfoliate the day before. Don't razor. You want the hair to at least be in 1/2 inch, which is like a grain of rice. To me, that's the most important as far as why you wouldn't receive a service.
I'm speaking to you who are considering getting a Brazilian wax. This will be your first time. So a lot of anxiety goes into play for a lot of women because you have some strange individual looking at your most intimate parts. And so it's like, you have to bare yourself and expose yourself to this person, and you don't know how or if you're going to be judged. So the main thing is, is to just kind of calm your mind and just understand that this person is a professional and they're not looking at your anatomy in that way.
Yes.
We're not looking at your anatomy in an inappropriate way. We done seen probably 30 before you got there, so it's just another one.
Basically.
Yeah. And for me, I'm zoned in on the hair. Because, with waxing, I'm a little OCD. Like, I love to see the hair. Like, it's like a magic trick. Now you see it, now you don't.
Yeah.
So you see this hair there, you lay the wax, you pull it, it's gone. It's like instant gratification.
Yes.
And so that does something to my brain. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm like, ooh, baby, you is clean, girl. I be so excited. I be so happy. And my clients, they be like, she's so meticulous. I be microscope like this.
I do that too.
I be like, got that one. Ooh, this one was hiding from me. I got that one too.
I do the same thing.
Yes. And so you want estheticians like us.
You find that clients really appreciate that.
They really do.
They come back
and we're definitely gonna talk about the speed waxers versus those meticulous waxers, because there are different types of waxers. There are some who pride themselves. I would love to inspect speed waxers' work. I wish somebody would let me, because I guarantee you I would find so many hairs left behind.
But when you have people that come to you sometimes that go to places that are speed waxing places, when you hear stories, when you hear somebody's story, like, because if somebody comes to me first time, I always be like, well, what made you choose to come here? And then if they say why or whatever, and I'm like, oh, where were you going? And like, oh, with this, well, I was going somewhere, and they start leaving. Like, it was a good experience as far as like I got done, but I got a lot of hair left when I got home, and I was kind of disappointed. And so from when you tell me where you went, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing against the place because
it's just not my business model, it's not my practice, it's not what I represent. I don't have a thing.
I think it's actually though when you wax,
yeah.
If you're really passionate about what you're doing and you're purposeful as you're doing the procedure, you're not gonna want to just be speed them and get them out of there.
Yeah.
You're talking as you're working, but at the same time, you building a relationship. Within building the relationship, you're also you making that person feel like they entrust you. You know what I'm saying? And as you're talking to them, you like becoming familiar with what they've been through, but at the same time in your mind you're like, I'm so glad I'm able to do this because now you're gonna see what a perfect like this is gonna be off the chain. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going back down.
Yes, I love making people become believers. That's what I say.
Become believers.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a believer today. Oh, I went somewhere, I had such a terrible experience. I was hollering and kicking and come on, baby, lay on this table. Lay on this table of glory, because when you wake up, when you come up, not wake up. When you come up, you will never be the same again. It's deliverance on my table. It's
you said preaching. You was preaching from the beginning. It's all in here.
It's deliverance on my table. Y'all gonna be different people, better people.
You are though.
Yeah.
When you get up, you better.
I think with the right people, you should.
You feel better.
You should. So definitely, look, we are just discussing so many ways of how a Brazilian wax is more than what meets the eye. So definitely do your research on your estheticians, because that person who does your wax is going to make or break your outlook on it. It's going to make or break your thought process, your belief system around Brazilian wax. And so for this Valentine holiday, if you're in the Baton Rouge area, you can come see Reacee at Adore Her Beauty.
Or you can come see Lawanda at G Pleasure Beauty Spa.
We ain't gonna compete, but you can come see me.
We ain't compete. It's enough. It's enough. If you can't get in with her, you can get in with me. If you can't get in with me, you can get in with her. We won. We still won. We just do this right.
Come see me.
What?
Adore Her Beauty. Ain't y'all right up the street from me?
See, we right up the street from each other. Right down the street.
We neighbors, ain't neighbors. We made a post on social media asking what would you like to know about Brazilian waxing, and we got a few entries, so we're going to answer those questions now. And the first question is, what to expect on your very first Brazilian wax? Is there any prepping needed from the client before waxing? Honestly, we pretty much answered that one in the video. So if you would like to just kind of watch or hit the replay button to some points, but if you could just give like the top 3, just like real boom, 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 top 3 preparation points for a first time Brazilian wax client.
First time would be just to make sure that you're clean down there, clean yourself. You don't want to shave in between, but knowing that you're coming to the service, you want to make sure that you have at least the hairs is like at least an inch of about an inch.
Like the granny rice, the granny rice length. So yeah, definitely another thing that I would say, people get a little subconscious about the amount of hair and then go in and trim. Do not trim, because you may trim below what's needed. If there's a trim that needs to be done, your esthetician will take care of it. The next question, and these we may have answered again, but let's see. So it says, is it best to go a few days after shaving once the hair is stubby? Or is it okay if the hair is longer? Does it make a difference with the pain? So I think what she's basically asking is, does the length of hair determine the intensity of the pain?
The length of hair doesn't determine the intensity of the pain. The length of hair determines the cleanliness, like a great wax, I would say, as opposed to the pain. You want a wax that where the hair's not gonna break from pulling it because it was already broken or half there. So I would say the pain isn't gonna be different. The pain's gonna be the same no matter what.
The pain is gonna be the same from my opinion.
I think it's more painful to have small stubbles than to let it grow, because then you have to go back and sometimes tweeze.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Or lay multiple waxes. But the thing is, it's not so much as the length of hair that is the factor or the thing that you want to take into consideration. It is, as far as pain or discomfort goes, it is how long the hair has been within the follicle. Yes. The longer the hair is in the follicle, the more discomfort you're going to feel. The less time the hair is spent inside of the follicle, the less discomfort you're going to feel. So length really has no bearing.
I think pain has more to do with your lifestyle. You know, like if you drink coffee in the morning, if it's the evening time, you drink beers like alcohol.
Yeah.
Those things kind of make your surfaces more painful.
The next question is, I've tried every roll-on, pad wipe, fur exfoliant for my bikini line after my Brazilian wax, and I still get ingrown hair / post-inflammatory discoloration. Is there any other at-home care methods, masks, treatments that I can use that's black girl friendly? Well, Lawanda, can I take this question?
Sure.
It's because when I asked about what your favorite exfoliation product was, I never said what mine. So I'm gonna tell you what my product is. It is Skin Script's glycolic and retinol pads. So if you have not tried this product, I would definitely recommend trying it. So what is so great about the glycolic and retinol pads by Skin Script is that it has 4 acids in this product.
Okay.
It has 2 brightening agents and 2 exfoliating agents. So yeah, the brightening agents is the natural kojic acid and the arbutin acid. And the exfoliators are the retinol and the glycolic.
Yeah.
And I like to explain it like this to my clients. So say you have shingles on the house, which is your skin cells.
Yes.
The glycolic and the retinol are lifting the shingles, which allows the arbutin and the kojic to go in and lift up the pigment. So that is why it is so beneficial, and it helps to keep the skin exfoliated down, that it does not cover over the hair follicle and keep the hair trapped underneath. So it's keeping your hairs, as they grow freely, it's keeping them free. And also, if discoloration comes, this product really busts up pigmentation like nobody's business, and it's so friendly for the entire body. You can use it on your Brazilian area. You can use it under your arms, your inner thigh. You can use it on your elbows, your kneecaps. It works everywhere. I call it the magic eraser. It is my #1 favorite product, and I give it to everybody. It works for all ethnicities, skin types, colors, shades, melanin, non-melanin. It's an amazing product. It really is. And it ain't number $25 to get 50 pads in the jar.
Well, with the ingredients that's inside of it, those are amazing ingredients inside of the product itself. So,
and you can purchase by going to adorabeauty.com/shop.
Well, let me get some today.
So this has been an amazing first episode. I really do hope that you learned, you laughed, you have something to take away, and that you are ready to be prepared for this Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You got nothing to say? Lawanda is speechless. The show was so amazing. She is literally lost for words.
I am, but I'm still thinking about something she said. The show was excellent.
It was
great
fun
for the first time.
And the
caps we have in between.
Yeah. So this is your first time ever doing something like this?
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. She did real good. Amazing job.
Every time I've done something like this, it's been with you though.
Oh.
Every time.
Here's the opening new doors.
Opening.
Here's the new levels. Here's the broader expansions. Open green pastures.
Open.
Green pastures. Look, I prophesied. Green pastures.
On the wax table.
Oh, I feel it. On the wax table. We got so much more in store. If you have questions, submit them down below. If there's something that you want to talk about, submit it down below. If there's something you want to learn, discuss, submit it down below. If you want to come in on the show and talk to us as non-professionals, as professionals, put it in the comment section. Yes. We'll throw you on a Zoom call or on a live call. We're going to have so much more in store. This is just the first pilot episode just to get some feels. So let us know how you liked it. Did you enjoy it? Was you bored? Did you fall asleep? Did you close out?
No.
Give us some feedback. Give us some feedback. We need it. This is the first time. I'm used to being on the other side of the camera when it comes to doing things like this. So this was definitely new territory for me. See, look at me messing up. It was new territory for Lawanda, but I believe and I speak that we are going to grow and it's going to get better and better and better. And if you are a professional that's tuned in, we definitely want you to come on, especially if you're here in the local Baton Rouge area. Definitely come pull up a chair next to us and let's have some conversations about this industry. Not only are we going to be covering things as it pertains to aesthetics, but the beauty industry as a whole, especially when it comes to client and service or technician relations. Like that's the thing that I really want to touch on because it's so much going on out there when people just creating their own rules and they just changing the rules of the game, and the Pope clients ain't got nobody to go to war for them or fight for them. So we gonna have to stick up for the people on both sides, because they got clients that abuse and they got service people that abuse. So yes. we the judge. Let me gang my gavel. Let me bang my gavel. Here go your gavel. Order in the court.
Order in the court.
We coming to say order in 2024. It's gonna be fun.
On the wax table.
On the wax table. So remember to always apply with the grain, remove against the grain. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Have a great one.